This story may or may not be a real story, but it's up to you to decide. They say every town has that one house, the one people avoid, the one where shadows move when no one's inside. In the small town of Ravenwood, that house belonged to the Hollow family. Back in 1993, the Hollow family was picture perfect. Michael Hollow, a respected lawyer, his wife Claire, a loving schoolteacher, and their twin sons Daniel and David. But what people didn't know was that behind the closed doors of their grand Victorian home, something dark was brewing. One fateful night, Claire Hollow called 911, her voice trembling. "My sons, something's wrong with my sons. They're standing over their father. He's... The call cut off. When police arrived, they found Michael Hollow in his study, his face frozen in terror, his body completely lifeless. No wounds, no signs of struggle, just wide staring eyes as if he had seen something beyond human comprehension. The twins sat silently on the couch, their hands folded neatly in their laps. "He saw them," Daniel murmured. "He let them in," David added. With no evidence of foul play, Michael's death was ruled a heart attack, but then came the nights. Neighbors reported flickering lights, strange whispers echoing from the house. Claire started looking sickly, her once bright eyes hollow. "They watch me when I sleep," she told a friend. "They whisper things, horrible things." Weeks later, Claire was found in the bathtub, her wrists slit. A suicide note in shaky handwriting simply read, "They told me to." The twins, only 15, were placed in foster care, but strange things followed them. Their new families reported eerie occurrences, objects moving on their own, whispers in the dead of night, and nightmares of a tall, faceless figure standing at the foot of their beds. One by one, the families abandoned them until the state had no choice but to send them back to the Hollow house. Years passed, and the Hollow twins became reclusive. The once beautiful home decayed. Some nights, people swore they saw flickering candlelight through the cracked windows. Others heard low, inhuman murmurs as if the house itself was whispering. Then came the final call, a frantic voice, Daniel's voice, crying out, "They finally came back. They never left. God help us." When police arrived, the house was empty. The twins were never seen again. Some say if you walk by the Hollow house at night, you can hear them whispering. Others claim to see two shadowy figures staring from the upstairs window, waiting, watching for the next person who lets them in.